Hi and welcome everyone, thanks for dropping in my YouTube channel. Here are the game results today, season standings update and game schedule tomorrow for 2025 to 2026 NBA regular season. For today's game results in first game, the New York Knicks beat the Washington Wizards with the score of 132-101. And here are the box score for New York Knicks. Mikal Bridges leading the game with 23 points and 5 assists. Followed by the second leading scorers, which are OG Anunoby and Karl-Anthony Towns with 19 points each. And here are the box score for Washington Wizards. Will Riley leading the game with 17 points and 6 boards. Followed by the second leading scorers, which are Bob Carrington and AJ Johnson with 14 points each. For the second game, the Detroit Pistons beat the Denver Nuggets with the score of 124-121. And here are the box score for Detroit Pistons. Cade Cunningham leading the game with a double-double performance of 29 points and 10 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Duncan Robinson with 20 points. And here are the box score for Denver Nuggets. Jamal Murray leading the game with 32 points and 8 assists. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Nikola Jokic with a double-double performance of 24 points and 15 boards. For the third game, the Utah Jazz beat the Indiana Pacers with the score of 131-122. And here are the box score for Utah Jazz. Lauri Markkanen leading the game with 27 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Bryce Sensabaugh with 20 points and 5 assists. And here are the box score for Indiana Pacers. Jarace Walker leading the game with 24 points and 6 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Quentin Jackson with 23 points. For the fourth game, the Atlanta Hawks beat the Miami Heat with the score of 127-115. And here are the box score for Atlanta Hawks. Jalen Johnson leading the game with a triple-double performance of 29 points, 11 assists and 11 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is CJ McCollum with 26 points. And here are the box score for Miami Heat. Jaime Jaquez Jr. leading the game with 21 points and 8 boards. Followed by the second leading scorers, which are Simone Fontecchio and Pelle Larsson with 18 points each. For the fifth game, the Los Angeles Lakers beat the Brooklyn Nets with the score of 125-109. And here are the box score for Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James leading the game with 25 points and 7 assists. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Luka Doncic with 24 points, 5 assists and 6 boards. And here are the box score for Brooklyn Nets. Michael Porter Jr. leading the game with a double-double performance of 21 points and 10 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is the Aaron Sharp with a double-double performance as well with 19 points and 14 boards. For the sixth game, the Boston Celtics beat the Dallas Mavericks with the score of 110-100. And here are the box score for Boston Celtics. Jaylen Brown leading the game with a double-double performance of 33 points and 11 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Peyton Pritchard with 26 points and 7 assists. And here are the box score for Dallas Mavericks. Cooper Flagg leading the game with 36 points, 6 assists and 9 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Caleb Martin with 13 points and 5 boards. For the seventh game, the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Chicago Bulls with the score of 131-115. And here are the box score for Milwaukee Bucks. Kyle Kuzma leading the game with 31 points, 6 assists and 10 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Ryan Rollins with 21 points, 10 assists and 7 boards. And here are the box score for Chicago Bulls. Mattis Buzelis leading the game with 22 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Kobe White with a double-double performance of 21 points and 10 boards. For the eighth game, the Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Orlando Magic with the score of 128-92. And here are the box score for Oklahoma City Thunder. Isaiah Joe leading the game with 22 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 20 points, 9 assists and 5 boards. And here are the box score for Orlando Magic. Jalen Suggs leading the game with 20 points and 6 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Paolo Banchero with 17 points. For the ninth game, the Philadelphia 76ers beat the Golden State Warriors with the score of 113-94. And here are the box score for Philadelphia 76ers. VJ Edgecombe leading the game with 25.7 assists and 7 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Trendon Watford with 16 points and 8 boards. And here are the box score for Golden State Warriors. Gue Santos and Pat Spencer leading the game with 13 points each. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Moses Moody with 12 points. For the last and 10th game, the Phoenix Suns beat the Portland Trail Blazers with the score of 130-125. And here are the box score for Phoenix Suns. Colin Gillespie leading the game with a double-double performance of 30 points and 10 assists. Followed by the second leading scorers, which are Mark Williams and Grayson Allen with 24 points each. And here are the box score for Portland Trail Blazers. Jeremy Grant leading the game with 23 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Shaedon Sharpe with 19 points. And here are the NBA standings in Eastern Conference. The Detroit Pistons still leading the first spot with the standing of 37 wins and 12 losses. The second spot is the New York Knicks with 32 wins and 18 losses. The third spot is the Boston Celtics with 32 wins and 18 losses. The fourth spot is the Toronto Raptors with 30 wins and 21 losses. The fifth spot is the Cleveland Cavaliers with 30 wins and 21 losses. The sixth spot is the Philadelphia 76ers with 29 wins and 21 losses. The seventh spot is the Miami Heat with 27 wins and 25 losses. The eighth spot is the Orlando Magic with 25 wins and 24 losses. The ninth spot is the Atlanta Hawks with 25 wins and 27 losses. The 10th spot is the Chicago Bulls with 24 wins and 27 losses. The 11th spot is the Charlotte Hornets with 23 wins and 28 losses. The 12th spot is the Milwaukee Bucks with 19 wins and 29 losses. The 13th spot is the Brooklyn Nets with 13 wins and 36 losses. The 14th spot is the Washington Wizards with 13 wins and 36 losses. And for the 15th spot is the Indiana Pacers with 13 wins and 38 losses. And for the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder still leading the first spot with the standing of 40 wins and 11 losses. The second spot is the San Antonio Spurs with 33 wins and 16 losses. The third spot is the Denver Nuggets with 33 wins and 18 losses. The fourth spot is the Houston Rockets with 31 wins and 17 losses. The fifth spot is the Los Angeles Lakers with 30 wins and 19 losses. The sixth spot is the Phoenix Suns with 31 wins and 20 losses. The seventh spot is the Minnesota Timberwolves with 31 wins and 20 losses. The eighth spot is the Golden State Warriors with 27 wins and 24 losses. The ninth spot is the Los Angeles Clippers with 23 wins and 26 losses. The 10th spot is the Portland Trail Blazers with 23 wins and 28 losses. The 11th spot is the Memphis Grizzlies with 19 wins and 29 losses. The 12th spot is the Dallas Mavericks with 19 wins and 31 losses. The 13th spot is the Utah Jazz with 16 wins and 35 losses. The 14th spot is the New Orleans Pelicans with 13 wins and 39 losses. And for the 15th spot is the Sacramento Kings with 12 wins and 39 losses. For the last portion, here are the 7 games scheduled for tomorrow, February 5th at Thursday morning, Philippine time. For the first game at 8 a.m., it's Knicks against the Nuggets. For the second game at 8:30 a.m., it's Raptors against the Timberwolves. For the third game at 9 a.m., it's Bucks against the Pelicans. For the fourth game at 9 a.m., it's Rockets against the Celtics. For the fifth game at 10:30 a.m., it's Spurs against the Thunder. For the sixth game at 11 a.m., it's Kings against the Grizzlies. For the last and seventh game at 11:30 a.m., it's Clippers against the Cavaliers. Thanks for watching.